Welcome to Indie Talks, small teams, grand passion. In this very first episode, I want to talk about a personal story. You see, back in the day when I was young, the first time I got a PC which I could use to play some video games, I was looking in this platform online for a game, a cheap game that I could use just to test the computer. And I found this game on sale. It wasn't nothing I can recall at the time. It was a name I haven't heard anywhere else, but it was cheap, so I said, okay, sure, why not? Well, bless me, because that game turned out to be one of my favorite games of all times, and it was actually the game that made me go into this indie scene, to start to craving for these small teams that makes amazing games. But before I start talking about the game itself, let me talk just a little bit about the team and the people who made it possible. Robot Entertainment, as they are called, was created in 2009 in Dallas. They don't have that much library in games, but the few that they made, well, they were amazing. Especially the game I'm going to talk about. Orcs Must Die was published in Steam at least at 2011. The game itself is a tower defense slash action game. You see, you don't just place traps. You also go into action and start to attacking all the enemies, trying to stop them to get into the rifts, these goals. To be honest, Orcs Must Die was amazing in trap variety, weapons, guardians. It has an amazing and tight control. The gameplay was simply perfect. Let's just add, even though it doesn't have that much tracks or music, it has enough music and good music to be pleasant, yeah. Not just that, the art style, the design of the characters, they were, oh my god, they were right on the point. It wasn't this trying to be realistic kind of thing. No, they were cartoony. They were this shiny kind of characters, and it actually helped the game. You can play it today, and it won't age that much. Yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. Now, about the story, well, you see, with a name like Orcs Must Die, well, don't expect to be The Witcher 3 or having this complex story. No, the game it's about well, orcs who must die. Yeah, I know that title. Yeah, it was about orcs who must die. You take control of the apprentice, and to be honest, the story may not be that complex, but it has a lot of humor, accompanied by the humor in the morals, in the way they spoke, in the way they move. To be honest, Orcs Must Die embraced this quirkiness, this right in your face humor, sometimes even breaking the fourth wall. And that was amazing. I love the humor, I love the characters. Even though literally one of them is a jerk, it actually was kind of cool. And at the end, I kind of like him. I'm not going to go into details. Let's just say that the story it's nothing complex, but it hits sweet spots. When I played Arx Must Die 2, the sequel, actually I played Arx Must Die 1. I just finished it instantly. I went to buy Arx Must Die 2, and oh my, it was more of the same but better. More traps, two characters, more enemies, more maps, simply outstanding. It is till this day one of my favorite games, not just indie, my favorite games period. Surprise for no one. I was really excited when they announced Orcs Must Die Unchained, this type of spin-off where they try to do this kind of MOBA style gameplay. And sorry for this, but I did not like it. It was kind of a low point. I still loved Orcs Must Die 1 and 2, but Orcs Must Die Unchained kind of broke me inside. Buggy, these paywalls, the kind of the trying to sell. I mean, some of the characters were kind of cool, but some they were a little bit too much generic. And with these mechanics and this type of story, they don't flesh out like the other ones. To be honest, I was really a letdown. Nevertheless, I never lost the hope of having the next Optimus Die in. And lately, they finally did it. Robot Entertainment announced Orcs Must Die 3, the next installment in the saga. And again, I just saw the trailer. I'm excited. I'm hyped for the game actually. I'm really hyped. I remember, and that's why I'm starting this series called Indie Talks. I remember how fun it was, the characters I loved. It has quite a story with me. From time to time, I return to play the game, and for my wishes for the game, for my wishes for the team, it's just I hope they learn about Orcs Must Die Unchained. I hope they return to the times where it was about being fun, and don't expect or don't try to do these kind of things about just do what you know what to do. You do what you do best. If you're hearing this, I'm quite doubtful if you're hearing this Robot Entertainment, but do your best, man. All of you. Optimus Die is a series I love. It's one of my favorite games, period. And I wish to come back for the times they were amazing. I still hope to have. Actually, if you decide to port Optimus Die 1 and 2 into the Switch, I will buy it instantly. I'm not joking around. And about Optimus Die 3, even though it's announced to be a time exclusive steady game, I'm pretty confident that it will go into the other platforms later on. So it's just about to wait. And to be honest, I've waited long enough. I can wait a few more months or a year or two to have this series back into the track. To be honest, guys, this game appeared or this game was published in the time where indie games weren't that hot. They weren't in the spotlight. There were no Shovel Knight or Shallow Hollow Knight, sorry. But it was an amazing game. And if you can take my word, even today, I'm talking about many years later on from its published time, even today, you can go grab a copy, whatever you want. Grab a copy if you like tower defense action games where you go into the brawl and try to kill waves and waves of enemies. Optimus Die is a perfect choice. Go for 1 and 2. And for Robot Entertainment, again, thank you for giving me this game, for giving us this game. And again, I hope, man, you can do the perfect Optimus Die 3, the best you can do. I'm pretty sure you will. So, guys, again, this is the first episode of Indie Talks where we focus in, well, indies. Small teams, grand passion. I'm Topo, and thank you for having me here. Have a good day.